My name is Ashley Casteer, and I'm an Escoffier graduate and owner of Southern with a French Twist. I chose Escoffier's online culinary program because it allowed me to be able to work my full-time job during the day and still get a culinary diploma by going to class at night. I really appreciated the flexibility of being able to still work my full-time job during the day and go to culinary school at night and still get the full culinary experience.
Before moving to NetSuite, we had challenges that we had a local-based server, we had a highly customised system, and we had issues with integrity of data. We chose NetSuite because it was cloud-based, it was a global system, and it was backed by Oracle.
Put weed in her blunt, nigga. Aspirin, all that, nigga. Nigga, fuck. That's who took her kids school shopping, bro. Come on, nigga. On that birthday, nigga. Birthday, nigga. Fuck. That shit hurt, nigga. That shit hurt, nigga. That shit hurt, nigga. That shit hurt, nigga. That's crazy, bro.
I'm trying to see if couple people come here so I can tell y'all what's going on. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't want to lose y'all attention, and I'm always gonna be straight and honest with y'all. So that's just what it is. And I made this YouTube channel. I say I'm gonna just be honest about stuff. Like that was the whole purpose of me coming out of my shell and everything like that. So But my fiance is a dialysis patient. An amputee. And he had a lot of fluid on his chest, right? He went into cardiac arrest. I had to get myself together. We was not prepared for this. He had just started paying life insurance. He only made 2 payments, I think 1 or 2. I was just hurt. I was just hurt. So I want to keep it honest with y'all. I'm going through something with my dude medically. And thank you for the one person that's on here. Thank you. I guess if I'm so confused, y'all. Like, I never been through nothing like this. Not with a significant other. You know, the last person that I lost was my mom. My mom. Before that, it was my brother. Before my brother, it was my father. And I still feel the pain from that, from when my father passed away in 1998. And my brother passed away in 2022. My mom passed away 2024. And right now my dude is on a machine to keep him, you know, going. And it just hurts so bad because I never knew that he was going to get taken away the way he did. Like, I'm just so hurt. I'm so hurt. I've been with this man for 9 years. Understand? 9 years. And in a blink of an eye, I just wanted to let y'all know that I will always be here as far as my channel. Whether I'm going through something or not, I like to keep y'all posted on what's going on with me, my family, anybody I want to talk about or anything like that. Y'all been so good to me, my subscribers. Y'all done showed me so much love. That's why I had to include y'all in this, whether people like it or not, because I have people that do sincerely care about me on here. You understand? So I'm like, how can I share everything else but not share this? And I just, I don't even know. Like, like it hit me. It just hit me. We had to wait for the 72-hour testing, which means 72 hours yesterday. Um, this part right here is funny. Was it yesterday? Was it yesterday or the day before? One of these days, it was raining. And I wanted to go up to the hospital. I talked to his first cousin, their moms and sisters. And she called me, was like, "Are you going to go to the hospital?" I was like, "I want to go." I said, "But it's raining." And my dude, he bought a fixer-upper car, you feel me? So he had been putting a lot of money into it to make sure, like, everything is good little by little. But now I don't even have him here to do that. Because he told me, "Don't worry about it, baby. I always got you." And I left a lot of things in his hand. Like, he's the one that paid the bills, make sure everything was situated, make sure we was good with everything. After this is very devastating to my life right now. And I cannot see myself moving on with anybody else anymore. Like, I'm done. I'm tired. I put too many years in relationships that I had been in. I've been in a relationship for 4 years, 5 years. But I was in a relationship with him for 9 years. We've been through everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. All his trials and tribulations, as far as all his doctor's appointments, his procedures, like everything. Everything. I was there from the beginning. But I didn't know that in the beginning that he was already going through being sick. And he wasn't doing what he needed to do as far as, with the doctors and doing that and that and that. But when I came into his life, we made sure we was going to the doctors. I was by his side. We was getting up early in the morning, being at a doctor's office maybe 3 hours, and go to another office here. Like, we always ride or die for each other, regardless of the fact. Like, we may have a little bit of confusion sometimes, but we always come back and we apologize. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, like, we might say some hurtful things, but you know how you go real low? Like, we don't do that. We roll light with it. You feel me? And we were supposed to be getting married. We were supposed to be getting married, but this happened. When my mom passed away, because of, the difference between my fiance and my mom. My mom was sick, but she was aware. Like, not aware, but like she was functioning. Like, she was up, she was looking at us and all of that and that and that. So when the lady came and like you know how they got the waiting room for like the family and stuff. So when the lady came in and talked to us about my mom, she asked us like, do y'all want to like do a procedure to like keep her like alive? You know what I'm saying? But my mom had already told my brother that he don't want nobody. She don't want nobody cutting on her. She didn't want that. So she was in the hospital for about like a week, and then on a Friday she went home and she passed away Monday morning. So as of now, my dude is on a machine. They can give him something to make him comfortable, so that when he do cross over, he will be pain free. God got him. He called him in to be one of his angels because he was a soldier. And when I say he was a soldier, he was a soldier. Like he looked at both his uncles that was like crazy, but he stayed on their asses. Like he loved his family. He loved love. He loved family. He liked it doing things. He liked to spend it on me. He liked to just hug me. Come here, babe. Get in the bed with me. Lay with me like for a little bit. All right, here I come. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now it's like, how do you live in an apartment that's full of everything that is him? How do you do that? Because I don't know how. I'm trying. Because it's like, even though like his stuff is here and I'm saying like, oh my God, everything is around, look like him. I don't want nobody to come and touch anything either. We weren't married. We just engaged. So his next of kin was his daughter. I don't know what to do. I might suggest an outfit for him to wear, but she's the kin. That's the kin. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like I've been by his side. We don't cry about this a few times about him not wanting to die. And he's finally one day said, I'm gonna tell you. He said, I love you. He said, I know we're not married yet, but if I pass away, don't let no one, not even my child, I remember this. I wouldn't say if it wasn't true. Come in and just start taking stuff out. And I was talking to his cousin about that last night. Like when I tell y'all yesterday, I was out of it. I was totally out of it. I couldn't do. So his like it was so crazy because it was like I was I wanted to go up there yesterday, but with the rain and everything, I couldn't go, right? So, because like I said, my dude bought a fixer upper. You feel me? And he got to some stuff, but it's still some stuff needs to be done with the car. So the motor went on the windshield wipers. He never got it fixed. So I cannot drive in the rain. You know what I mean? It's a fixer upper, but he was fixing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like he loved cars. He has his own little collection in the room. I'll be buying him some remote control cars too. You know, I'm going to really miss all of that. I'm going to miss knowing that when I wake up, he's here. He's always here. But to wake up to an empty apartment and just you in 9 years. I just don't know what 9 years. Oh, 9 years. I've never been with nobody that. I I just wanted to share this with y'all because of the fact that y'all always been there with me. Y'all give me ideas. Y'all tell, like I'm open with y'all. Oh God, it was like just like that. It was like he was just in a room watching the Baltimore Ravens, his favorite team. Like, yo, what y'all doing? We losing, da da da. Like he was enjoying it. And then he just came out the room stumbling. How do you get through every day and night without your significant other that you so used to waking up to? How do you do that? How do you move on from that? How do you move on from that? I never had a significant other pass away on me. I've never been through nothing like this. And the reason why I'm taking it so hard the way I am, because it was a difference between my mom's sickness and his sickness. Like I said, my mom was up. She was looking. She was everything. She was on everything. But she was in a lot of pain. So she was on medication, but she still was able to look around and be like, okay, da, 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 who's these people around me? And I could see in her face that she was like, she was scared. She was scared. And I went over there. I held her hand when I got to the hospital. I held her hand and she looked up at me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just so sorry. It was so many people in that motherfucking hospital room. Yo, it pissed me off because of the fact that people want to bring significant others that's only a boyfriend. Like, seriously, put them out the room. Another family member could take that spot. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know, but I had the strength because I knew my mom was suffering. And when I looked down, you know, they had a catheter in her. So when I looked down, all she was doing was pissing blood. And I told my brother, I said, she's tired. We gotta let her go. We can't be selfish. We gotta let her go. Like we was there, like everything. You know what I'm saying? But the way my man went, it was like, see, with my mom, he didn't lose her at the pump and bring her back. It was none of that. But with him, they did. And they lost him for a little bit, and then they brought him back. And then they lost him again, and then they brought him back. And then after the 72-hour testing, no brain function, minimum brain function. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, but I told you I will always be honest with y'all. These is my true feelings. So I'm trying to get myself together so I can go back up to the hospital to see him. He's still hooked up and everything, and even though we know that the stuff is what's keeping him going right now until we all get together and then say our last words with him and let him transition on to heaven because God has called him. He been through so much y'all wouldn't even know. Y'all wouldn't even know. That man was a strong, loving man. You'll never really know how much of a good man he was. Every man got this shit. But he was good to me. He never cheated on me. He never lied to me. Nothing. He was always here. If he didn't go to the grocery store or go get some bud, he was back here with me all the time. 9 years straight. It's our second apartment. And look, listen. There's nobody here. And this is how it's going to be. For the rest of my life. I can't do it no more. I'm tired. I wish I had money. I would just get on a plane and just go somewhere, relax, and just get this stuff out of my head. Because either way, like, I'm gonna still be dealing with this for years to come. Because I never was in a relationship and that person passed away. Like, it was so bad. If y'all would have seen it, it was so bad. And then everybody like, oh, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be there, be there. But where are they at? They're not here. They not here. It's quiet. It's just me. So visiting hours is over at 8 o'clock. Uh, it's what, a little after 5. So go and see him because I don't know when his daughter is gonna just take the machines off of him, give him medication to make him comfortable so that when he passed over. I knew it. But I put my faith in God, and then I blamed them, and then I said, you know what, I can't be mad at God because God looked down on him and said, baby, my son, you've been through so much. It's time to come home. And that's how I look at it. If y'all knew, that man been through so much. He said, I'm tired of getting stuck. He said, I love you so much. I don't want to die. And this is before, like, this situation right here. Like, I told him, I said, stop talking like that because you're not going to die. Like, you're going to always be here with me. Like, I love you so much. I don't want to be with nobody else. I don't want to be with nobody else. I don't have the strength. And I know people probably saying, yeah, all right, give you a year, 2 years. No, sweetheart. I know how to move on. Like, as far as like, I'm not gonna use another man to help me move on. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna just have to sin. I'm gonna have to soak and I'm gonna have to work it out myself. But as far as like being with another man and just down the future, I'm just not interested in no more. I'm just not. I'm not interested no more. So I just want to heal, be by myself, do my YouTube, and with y'all. Like, I love talking to y'all. Y'all so nice to me. Thank you so much, y'all. Just thank you. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm confused, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Like, when the doctors and stuff was coming in telling us stuff, I didn't understand nothing. I was just like all over the place. Luckily, it was 2 other people there to help me, tell me in layman's terms exactly what she was saying. How did somebody go from watching them fucking Baltimore Ravens to being in St. George? How do somebody go from watching the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday to the same night going into cardiac arrest? Like, what? Oh, Lord, please. God, help me through this. Oh, y'all help me through this, please, please, please. I wasn't going to get on here and show my emotions or whatever like that, but when you talking about it, it just comes out. Like, I did not plan on getting on here crying. Like, I don't want nobody seeing me crying. But the only reason why I opened myself to y'all is because y'all have been there with me. Y'all done rolled out with me. Y'all done got me to 1,000 subscribers and everything. So, of course, I don't have a problem sharing my bad and my good with y'all. Because that was the whole reason why I made the channel. So that I can break out of my shell and not be so tight up about worrying about what people think about me. I got over that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he was so happy when I made the YouTube channel. He really liked it. Like if you go all the way down to my first video, he was so happy for me. So happy. And I told him that. I said, baby, I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because I love talking to the people. He said, okay. Okay, I said, yeah, like I'm not doing this for the money. But I did say I'll throw my cash app up there. And if they want to put $1, $2 on there, I did tell them that. I said, but as far as being monetization, I'm not looking for that. I didn't see what monetization go through. Like, it's too much work. It's just too much. And I don't want it. I'm good. Just talking to y'all, being a vibe with y'all. Y'all, y'all text me. Y'all tell me, they what's wrong? Are you good? Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to share this with y'all. And y'all probably see me a lot more on YouTube because I know that y'all will be able to help me through. How do you go from being with somebody for 9 years and just in a blink of an eye? Oh, he was the only man that ever treated me so good. I remember when he was courting me, right? He tried to kiss me. I was like, we ain't kissing. We kissing. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, oh, come on, buy you clothes and sneakers. I'm like, what? Why you want to do that for me? Like, we just really kicking it. Like, and then it just grew and just into something. Like, we took our time with each other. We got to know each other. We dated. It was nothing sexual. No, I don't play the kissing stuff either. So he courted me from March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. He courted me for 9 months. And then I finally told him that I want to be in a relationship, that we can be in a relationship. Because he never showed no other side of Facebook, what I always see. So I love him for that. And like, when I didn't accept his, us being together, he always said, I'm gonna give you the world if I can. And I told him, baby, as long as I got you, I don't care about you giving me the world. I don't care about none of that. But he was a real one. What man you gonna find that? Go out, hang out for a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. And as soon as they see something that they want to, oh, I know she gonna like that. And every time he came to the door, he had something for me. I didn't ask for it. But it did. And then yesterday, when I was in there, I don't know, I was out of it. I was out of it yesterday. I'm hurt. I'm mad. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be here alone to my vices. I don't want to be alone. You can't believe this happened to me. Oh, God, we was 1 year shy away from being 10 years together. I met him in 2000 and... Oh, my God. I met him in 2017. And we, slowly but surely, I start hanging around him. He hanging around me. Hey, you hungry? You want some food? I got some bud. He just was cool like that. He really was. He was cool like that. I never seen a man be with a woman and can go without kissing her for 9 months. Who does that? Because he loved me so much. He said, I'm not going nowhere. I don't care how long it take. I'm not going nowhere. And that's when I knew he's the one. He is the one. Like, y'all don't even understand, but like while we was dating each other, we never kissed. We never slept with each other sexually. But sometimes he would want to get a hotel room because where he was staying at, the person tub or shower don't work. So he was always taking like bird baths. So some nights he'd be like, yo, I'm gonna get a room, you wanna come? I'm like, don't think you get none because I ain't even, well, no, it's not about that. I just want to get a good shower, and just get some rest. And I was like, all right, I'll go with you. And we did that a few times, and that man was so respectful. He never, how some men, when they think that you sleep and they start trying to rub on you and stuff. Not him. He respected my boundaries. And that's what made me really love him and be like, you know what? I need him in my life. Not that I need him. Not that I need him. But I was like, that's a good man. He always had my side. Like, y'all don't even know. Like, if y'all really knew about him, y'all would be like, yo, that guy, yeah. The streets be like, yo, watch out for him because he's a wild boy. You feel me? He's a wild boy. You feel me? So, like, everybody be like, yo, you see him coming at me, motherfuckers like Debo from Friday. They be like, here he come. Everybody go run. Put your jury up. I mean, he wasn't like that. But I'm just saying, like if somebody owed him money or anything and you ain't give it back in time, you better run because he gonna grip you fuck up. Like, and I don't have that no more. I don't have him. Baby, come here. Look at this. Look at that. Look what I just bought. Look. How'd that go? How you think that go? Like, there's no more of that. And then you have people say, oh, I'm going to be here for you. Don't worry about it. I know after something like that happened, people don't really stick to their word. But guess what? Nobody did. I mean, they could be here as much as they can. They still got their own lives and stuff like that and situations that they need to attend to as far as, their life, So, but, I just needed to come on here and tell y'all that so y'all can know what's going on with me. And I will be, I'm always checking with y'all. Let y'all know what's going on or whatever like that. I miss him so much. So I'm dressed. I'm about to go to the hospital and visit him. And hopefully tonight when I come back, if I'm in good spirits, which I know I won't be, but I'm always going to keep it 100 with y'all and tell y'all what's going on. So I'm hurt now. I'm trying to figure out a way to stop the pain. Because it wasn't like, see, with Mom, they didn't lose her and then brought her back or whatever. It wasn't like that with Mom. It wasn't like, it's a difference. It's a difference. Like, literally, he passed out in the front door. I never got to say my goodbyes and stuff like that to him at all. Because he always went through this if he had too much fluid on his chest. But this time, it just wasn't good. And when we got to the hospital and they did the tests on the first time we got there, they say that sometimes that happens with dialysis patients that been on dialysis for a very long time. And he started dialysis right before the summer of 2017. And I was with him on every appointment, everything, making sure, like, what's that? What do that mean? Write that down. Who doctor's this? Who that? Like, I was on it with him. You know what I'm saying? But this time, I guess his body said, I'm tired. His body said, I'm tired. I have to accept that. Because the only option they said was they could put a trach. We're not going to do all that to him. We're not going to cut up on that man. That man got an amputation. He got on the right leg, he got the big toe missing. Like, that man been through so much. People don't understand. Like, yeah, it's hurting me. I don't want him to go, but I don't want him being in any more pain. God is calling him to him and be by his side, and he's going to hold on to him. And I know he tried. I know he tried because he wasn't ready to go. And I do know that. So yesterday, like when I was in the room, and I didn't even get to respond to all the happy birthdays. I haven't even been on Facebook, and I know that he went out for my birthday gifts. And so when I was in the room trying to get like all his paperwork and stuff together, because his daughter wants it, and I came across a bag where he had all my birthday gifts in, y'all. Oh, oh. And then he said, this is before, like, this was, I was kidding. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, can I speak with Charlie?
Yes, this is me. Sorry, guys. That was the hospital calling me. One of his family members is up there that haven't even been around. Like, when I tell you ain't been around, I mean, like, when my man was going through getting his amputation done, all that stuff. Nobody wasn't around. I was the only one. I was the only one. But it's after 5, and visiting hours is over at 8. So when I come back tonight, I'll give y'all a little bit more information on what's going on with him. So thank y'all for being here for me and everything. I got to get myself together because I need to get up there. So I'll talk to y'all soon.